up, y'all? Look, before the start of the vlog, I got a few things to share with y'all. Look, summertime is a-coming, okay? And y'all already know, spring is already sprung. We're literally a little over a month away from summertime, okay? This beautiful summertime weather that we know we can wear our little sundresses and cute little shorts too, okay? And honey, your girl needed a few pieces to add to her wardrobe because y'all already know all my money goes to the children, okay? And so it was about time I invested in myself, okay? With that being said, I'm gonna share with you guys a few pieces I got for the summer, and I'm super, super excited about them. All links will be down below, and shout out to Walmart for sponsoring this video because every single item that I got is from Walmart, you guys, okay? So you already know, you're rest assured that you're gonna have good, affordable prices because honey, life be lifing, okay? And everything I hear is expensive out here in these streets, but you already know you can find all that you need at Walmart at affordable prices. So shout out to them for sponsoring this video, and let's begin. Okay, the first item I'm sharing with you guys is one of the pieces I'm actually rocking right now, okay? So you guys know how much I love me some stripes, and I love just comfortable attire. You guys know I'm a tomboy at heart, but I have a little girly side to me, and it comes out more so in the summertime, okay? So the outfit I'm showing to you guys right now is a really cute strapless little mini dress, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys the whole look here in just a minute, but just wanted to show you guys the quality of the material, okay? It's navy blue and white. It comes in several different varieties of colors, okay? It's got a nice, strong, elastic portion here, stays up really, really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and back up for you guys. Just FYI, it does feature a drawstring, and this is a drawstring, okay? So it actually does cinch your waist, okay? So you can actually tighten it as you see fit. All right, and it's just super, super comfortable, you guys. It's literally the perfect type of outfit to wear running errands, right? If you're going to grab lunch with a girlfriend. I mean, this is literally something that I would rock to go to the grocery store. This is very simple, it's very comfortable, super, super cute. Look how cute that is, you guys. Very, very, very cute. I also got it in orange and white as well, so same exact pattern, okay? I just love the fact that it's orange, still has the same drawstring. You can cinch your waist as tight as you would like, tie it, and go about your day. How cute is this? Isn't that adorable? It's like so cute. Perfect color, perfect little outfit for a cute little comfortable and cute summer. Okay, so as you guys can see, there's a little bit of a theme going on here, okay? But you guys already know that I love a good strapless dress, and I love a good comfortable strapless dress. So what you're gonna really see a lot of in this little haul here is cute and comfy. That's what I always go for, right? Because I'm always running around. I'm in tow with the kids a lot of the times with bags in my hands and all of that stuff. And I just want something that I can just throw on and go, but still look put together, okay? And this is one of those outfits, y'all, okay? So y'all, look how beautiful this orange is, number one. Strapless, okay? And I'm gonna come up close so you guys can see. Look how incredibly cute this is. So incredibly well made. And y'all, it is the perfect length. Okay, perfect length. So check out the pattern on the dress, okay? So it is just this is just a really cute dress overall. I am obsessed, right? Perfect length, so you're not gonna be too hot, okay? So this is a perfect dress to wear on one of those like super hot days when you have to just run errands, do what you have to do. Same thing, go meet up with a girlfriend for lunch or whatever the case may be, okay? But it is literally the perfect little fun, flowy dress for the summer. Okay, y'all, another dress that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Look how cute this is, okay? It is giving, okay, honey? And it is so cute, off the shoulder, super, super comfortable, okay? It's got these really cute puffy sleeves, right? Like the perfect flowy dress. Okay, now imagine going to a baby shower or, you know what I mean? Like a cute little fun summer gathering. This is also something that I would wear to run around with the kids and that type of thing, because y'all know I'm extra and I just love sundresses. I love dresses like this because they're super comfortable and cozy and cute. Okay, honey, yes. Okay, you guys, this is the pièce de résistance. This is my absolute favorite piece of the items that I got. And y'all, wait till y'all see it, okay? So first and foremost, y'all look. Look how cute this pattern is. This dress also comes in a variety of different colors as well. I haven't cuffed my sleeves just yet or buttoned my sleeves, but this is just to give you an idea. Okay, look how cute this is, y'all. And look at the cutouts. Look at the cutouts, you guys, right? Look how cute. Look how cute this is. Oh my goodness. I love this one. This is so cute, you guys. Like, look at this pattern, okay? And if you don't like this particular color, there's plenty of others to choose from. Okay, I've buttoned my sleeves. We are good. Oh my gosh, I'm legit obsessed with this outfit. It is a perfect outfit to wear to a special occasion, a summer brunch. Okay, I'm thinking of summer parties, you know what I mean, you know? A wedding, this would be great for a wedding, okay? You can dress it up and have a little décolleté, have a little necklace or something like that, but you really don't need much, especially because it's got a V-neck and it's got cutouts as well. It's just too cute. Look at this color, you guys. Look at the print. It is everything. You guys, I am absolutely obsessed with every single item that I got from Walmart. I've made sure to leave all the links for everything that I shared with you guys down below, in addition to some other items as well. So make sure you guys check out the links down below. Shout out to Walmart for sponsoring this video. And you already know, Walmart is our go-to for every single thing in this house, from the kids to the hubby, household items, and trendy pieces like you're seeing in this video here, okay? So again, check out the description box down below. Again, thank you to Walmart for sponsoring this video. And you already know, make sure you make Walmart your #1 go-to for everything that you need, because you guys don't need to spend a grip to live your best life, okay? And you already know, you're rest assured you're gonna find affordable prices at Walmart. Back to the vlog. What's up, you guys? Hopefully you guys are having a great day or night, week or weekend, whenever y'all are watching this vlog right here. And y'all, we need to talk. We need to wrap a taste, okay? So we're gonna sit down, okay? We are very, very casual, honey, okay? We done dropped the kids off at school and it's quiet in the house. And before the kids get back, let's go ahead and have a quick conversation. So y'all know normally when I have these little conversations with y'all, I'm in my office and we're sitting in front of the ring light and we're having our conversation, right? And this particular time, you guys, I just wanna just randomly talk to y'all casually in this crazy as all get out house, okay? Today is a housekeeping day, so I've got some background work to do work-wise, and then of course I've got to tidy up this house. The kids are only in school for another few hours, so we're gonna try to take as much advantage of this as possible, but I'm just gonna have a conversation with y'all, okay? Rock with me, all right? And what I'm hoping from this conversation, to kind of share what I've been dealing with, what I've been going through, I'm hoping that if any of you guys are watching this video right now, or if you know someone personally that is dealing with this exact same thing, I hope it helps, okay? And I want you to know that you're not alone and you are not the only one going through it or growing through it, okay? Because I'm literally growing through it as we speak. But I just wanted to share some things with you guys real nonchalant, real casually. So let's wrap a taste, shall we? So yeah, y'all, your girl's been going through it, you guys. These last couple months they've been a little bit more difficult than I'm accustomed to, okay? And what I am sharing with you guys is from a mental perspective and an emotional one, okay? So right now we are at the very end of April as I'm recording this video with you guys now. So let's not count April, let's count really January, February, a little portion of December, like after the holiday, okay? This is the time frame that I'm kind of sharing with you guys. January, February, a little bit of March, just because I was trying to, you know, deal with the things, okay? But you guys, literally just a few months ago, I pretty much found myself in a position where I was just really down, you know, really, really down, emotional, crying all the time, you know, just really sad, right? And at first when it was happening, right, I didn't really know how to process it. I was like, maybe it's a hormonal, or, you know, I mean, you're thinking of all the things. Maybe I'm just overwhelmed, you know what I mean? Or overstimulated, because us parents, that can happen, right? You guys know that life is so incredibly hectic here, as I'm sure it is in your households too, especially with, you know, the twins being in all their activities. We are dealing with a lot when it comes to just generally dealing with just parenthood in general, getting the kids back and forth to things, attending all the meetings, volunteering at school, you know what I mean? Making sure the kids have everything that they need, tending to the household overall, you know, making sure juice is good and all the things, right? And, you know, it's one of those things where like I immerse myself in all of those things. And you know me, you guys know, I always say before anything, I'm a parent first. Before anything, I'm a parent first. So I'm going to pour into parenthood more than anything, right? And make sure the kids are good. And juice is the same exact way. But lately, I found myself having moments where I would go to sleep and I would just start crying and I wouldn't know why, you know. I mean, even the littlest of things would make me super sensitive and I would just cry. If someone told me a story and it just had a sentimental piece to it, I would just cry, you know. I was an emotional wreck. And at first I was like, gosh, it might be it's just that time of the month. You know what I mean? I'm thinking all the things, right? But I'm realizing more and more that this is happening more often and throughout the whole month and continuously. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, this is not like me. You guys know I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. You guys know I'm boisterous, I'm obnoxious, I'm loud, I'm all the things, right? But more than anything, I'm always happy. I always have a smile on my face. I always try to exude joy and spread that to other people, you know. And it was just really hard for me to get out of this funk and I could not figure out why. So long story short, you know, I was an emotional wreck. My temperament was different. You know what I mean? I just felt like I was on edge a lot. I just felt off, right? And it got to a point where, you know, I felt out of sorts. Like I felt like I had no control over how I was feeling, right? I couldn't control how emotional I was getting and how sad I was feeling and how down I was feeling. And I didn't know where it came from, but I realized soon, you know, after that first month that I needed to really do a deep dive and figure out what it was, right? In doing so, and just kind of, I'm one of those people who process things. I have to go through it in layers, right? I'm also one of those people who also don't reach out to people to ask for help. So I'm one of those people who will try to internalize and do all the decompressing and compartmentalize and dissect and figure it out myself before I will seek help from someone else. It's just, I've never been that person. Even with Juice. Juice knows that about me, right? Like I try to battle any battle, I'm gonna just try to push through it myself. I'm not gonna ask for help. Even sometimes, you know, even with him, you know, and he's just like, all you had to do was ask me, you know, but sometimes I just don't wanna overwhelm him. I don't wanna bother him. You know, I can do it, I got it, you know, or let me help you. I was truly borderline depressed. Like, I was down, really, really down. Excuse me. I was really, really down. And in just processing everything, and trying to figure out what it was that was making me feel that way. It took me a while to kind of figure out that I was kind of getting into this dark space mentally. And that's when I said, you know what, I have got to figure out what's going on with me, right? Because what I don't want is for it to affect everyone in the household. And it was starting to get to that point where I felt like, man, I don't have any control over my emotions. I'm just a wreck, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, no, we've got to figure this out. So anyway, I reached out to my sister, Tosh, and it was difficult to do so because I'm not one of those people who, reach out to people for help. I'm just not that girl, okay? But I was desperate and I just needed someone to vent to talk to cry with, to cry to. And don't get me wrong, I did that a lot with Juice, but he's a man and you know, it's just different, right? You know, men don't do and deal with what we deal with, right? They deal with a lot of things, right? And he's a parent just as much as I am. But, you know, I was in a different safe space with my sister, right? It's my sister, she's a girl, she understands the female side of things, the female perspective, see female emotions, you know, that type of thing. So, although I did talk to Juice a lot and explain to him that I feel like I'm going through something, so he was aware of it, but he didn't understand what was going on, right? And so when I finally did reach out to my sister Tosh, by the way, love you Tosh, thank you for helping me get through this. she really helped me to dissect what was going on. And long story short, I was losing myself. And it was almost like I was mourning the loss of me. And that's probably the best way to describe it. And I can only really talk about it now. And I don't seem like I'm an emotional wreck like I was just a couple months ago. And the reason for that is because I'm growing through it, right? I'm dealing with it. And it's a day-to-day thing. It's gotten significantly better. I'm in a much better headspace now, which is why I felt like this is the time for me to share this with you guys, because I didn't want to be triggering to someone else who might be going through the same thing. And then I was still processing. I was still trying to figure out what it was. And I didn't want to come on here and speak on it, not knowing exactly what it was that was getting to me, that was really troublesome for me. And I realized, like I said, quickly that it was me having lost myself. And when I say I lost myself in everything that I pour into. And you guys know how much I preach, making sure that you're not pouring from an empty cup. And as much as I preach that, and as much as I say I'm going to get back on the saddle and I'm going to stick to it and I'm going to stay on top of that, I wasn't. Not the way that I should. To the point where I exhausted every bit of me and lost myself in the process. And so it was almost like I was going through a death, if that makes sense. And I was mourning the loss of me, you know? I hope that makes sense. So rock with me for a minute, right? Let me give you an example, okay? And this is it's an example that you guys will get, and I hope it articulates what I'm trying to say. So when I was talking to my sister about it, and we were just kind of unpacking everything, right? And she's just letting me unload and vent, and she's giving me her insight, and just from like an outsider looking in. And I pretty much gave her this example because it was the best way to describe how I am and how, you know, the process that I was going through. So I'm a natural born server, okay? I don't know if that's the right word to use, but a server. So when I say that, I mean anything and everything that I do, that I pour into, it's typically to serve someone else or somebody's or something else, right? A project, a business, work, kids, hubby, siblings, family, anything else, okay? Friends, family, etc., right? And I'm always going to be that person. Like I'm always going to be the person that likes to make sure everyone else is doing okay, okay? And pouring into everyone else. But I also, when I do that, I have a tendency to do it so much that I do it to a place of overexertion where I'm draining myself because I'm not serving me while I'm serving others. I know that sounds weird. Here's another example. So, for instance, an example I gave my sister was, you guys know, right? You guys have been longtime fan bam. Y'all know I love hosting parties. That is my jam. Get-togethers, play dates, parties. You guys know how much I put into putting those events on, right? It could be a little play date with a couple of kids coming to the house, and I'm gonna have a whole spread on the table in the kitchen, right? I'm gonna have it themed based on the holiday that it surrounds. I'm gonna have the snacks and all the extras and all the things, and I'm gonna make sure everyone here that comes to this house is tended to and taken care of, and that I'm pouring into anything that they're doing, having, eating in this house. But when everyone leaves, I am so mentally and physically drained that I'm like, damn. But I don't realize how physically drained and emotionally drained or whatever, you know, how it impacted me. It never dawns on me how much me pouring so much of myself into everything and anything else without putting some of that back in me is doing to myself. It was literally exhausting the hell out of me. And I don't mean just me. I mean in every aspect, physically, emotionally, etc. So apply that to life, right? Because I'm a natural born server, right? So when you're at my parties, I'm serving the drinks. I'm serving the appetizers physically. I'm physically walking around serving everyone to make sure that you are having the best time. And of course, everyone's always going, girl, have yourself a drink, sit down. Did you eat? They're checking on me, going, did you eat? Did you have something to eat? Did you have something to drink? Honey, sit down. You've been walking around serving everybody. We're good. We got this. Meanwhile, I will go above and beyond. I'm serving everyone. I'm like, no, I'm good. And I typically don't always eat at my own parties. Typically, I'm not sitting there having a plate with somebody sitting next to them eating at my own parties. I'm serving everyone because I want to make sure everyone else is good. That is how I am with anyone and anything in life. Okay? And in doing that, I overexhaust myself. And I'm finding by me being that way in every aspect of life, right, that I am literally, mentally, physically, etc., exhausting the heck out of myself. And I'm losing myself in the process. So with that said, because of all of that, because I've poured into so many other things, right? I'm pouring into everyone and anything and everything, okay? I've forgotten what fills my cup. I've forgotten to do the things that fill my cup. You know, I'm not even forgotten. I just don't do them, right? Even the littlest of things like going to the gym and working out like I used to, where I was consistently in the gym, not anywhere near as much as I used to. And you guys know how much I love going to the gym. It is my jam. That is my safe space. That's my second home. I love it. But because I've been so overwhelmed with everything else, and I've been helping with so many other things, and things that you guys don't know about. So understand that there's more to it than what I'm sharing with you guys. It's not just parenthood, not just here in our house. And there's nothing negative or bad happening. It's just that I'm helping with so many other things that are outside of this house too, related to family, etc., family and all of that, you know, it can be taxing. It can be tough. And in doing all of that, you know, I forgot what it's like to be me, you know, and what makes me me and what makes me happy, you know? And so I was depressed. I was getting depressed. I was getting down. I was starting to feel horrible. I was starting to, you know, I was just emotional, crying all the time. I was a wreck, you know, snarky and snippy, which is not like me. Just overwhelmed. Overstimulated all the time. It was a really out of body experience. I felt like I could not control what was happening with myself, you know? So with all that said, I had the incredible opportunity to really kind of like sort out my feelings with my sister, and thank God for her, because I wouldn't have been able to sort them out. Physically, I was going through things that I'd never dealt with before. I ended up at urgent care, almost had to go to the ER because I literally, and I'll have to explain this in a story time in a separate video, but there was a point in time where I was so, I guess I was just so physically exhausted that I did something that, I physically did something that most normal people wouldn't have a reaction to, and I had a bad reaction. Ended up going to the urgent care, almost went to the ER. Thankfully, I was okay, and this is right before I went out of town to Cancun. If you follow me on Instagram, I went to Cancun in February on a girls' trip, which was literally, I needed every bit of that trip, right? Because at the time, I was really going through it. So just to kind of put things in perspective a little bit better, I would also describe what I was going through like running a car with no battery or with no gas, right? You can run a car with a full tank of gas, right? And when you run out of gas, you get low, right? That's when you start turning off the AC or the heater or whatever, because you're trying to just hold on to whatever gas you got, and then you go get your gas, right? At least that's what I do every now and again, okay? But it's literally like I've been running myself ragged, burning a candle at both ends, and I'm attempting to running a car on a dead battery, right? I'm attempting to run a car with no gas in the tank, okay? And that's literally what it's been like for it's been like that for a while, but it didn't really start to get to me until these last few months. And I think it's just because I'm just a natural workhorse. I'm somebody who just likes to stay busy. I'm always on the go. I love when I'm occupied doing things and running around and doing that type of stuff. And yes, there's moments where I'm like, man, I can't wait to sit down and just relax. But for the most part, I've just always been a workaholic. I always put my all in everything that I do, in everything. So work-wise, parenthood, all the things. And so because I'm overexerting so much with everything that I'm doing, right? And really not giving myself time to like recharge, reset, regroup. I'm not properly taking care of me overall because I'm just running and running and running. I finally hit a wall, you know. I finally got on that E, you know. I finally ran out of gas. I finally lost all the juice in my battery, okay? And I was really, really feeling the effects of that. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. It was insane, and it came out of nowhere, and it was unexpected, but necessary, because it only made me see how badly I needed to take better care of myself, because just like anyone, I'm breakable, right? I say that all to say, one, check on your strong friends. Check on your friends, right? Even the ones that you think are in the best and happiest place ever, because you just don't know what they're going through. Like, my siblings would never have known, you know what I mean? My sister Tosh would have never known what I was going through, because let me tell it, everything was fine, okay? I've seen my family many, many times over these last few months, and they would never have been able to tell anything was going on. My mom did mention something to me. She said she just felt like I was going through something, but didn't know how to put her finger on it. She didn't know what it was, but she knew something was off, right? So mom did say something, but outside of that, you know, let me tell it. If you were to be around me, you'd never know. And so please check on your friends. You don't know what they're going through, because I was in a really, really dark space. I was heading there. I don't want to say I was there just yet, but I was getting there. And I was really trying to be very I wanted to be very self-aware of not getting into that dark space. I was really trying to do what I could to get out. And thankfully, I ended up going on that girls' trip, which was more therapeutic for me than anything. And I didn't realize how badly I needed to get away and just be able to be in my own thoughts, be solo where it's quiet. And when I say quiet, I mean no kids, no hubby even, you know, that type of thing, just so I could sort through everything that I was dealing with, what I was mentally thinking of, everything that was really impacting me and having me feel out of sorts. And I came to so many epiphanies. And I'm in such a better place now, you guys. I mean, it's now end of April. I'm growing through it, okay? So understand, I'm growing through it. It's not something that's you're all of a sudden gonna snap out of overnight, you know? It's something that I'm working through, but I'm so much better. I'm such in a better headspace. Nowhere near emotional or any of that. My birthday just passed, and I had an incredible birthday with an entirely new outlook in life, because I had to really grow through and go through what I was going through to decide and figure out what I'm going to be doing from this point forward. So a lot is changing in my personal life, that I hope you'll be able to see over these next few months and beyond, right? Because I'm really going to be heavily focused on not only taking care of what I take care of, because I'm a natural born server and I love it and it fills my cup, but also making sure that I'm taking care of me too. My bad, y'all, I got a call. But yeah, you guys, my whole outlook on how I want to live my life has completely changed. Is the fact that I'm a server going to change? No, because that's something that fills my cup. It actually does fill me up in the sense of it makes me feel good to serve others. However, I've got to make sure that in serving others, that I'm also making sure that I'm serving myself, right? And so I have to replenish, right, what I'm pouring out. And so with that being said, one of the changes that I'm going to be making is just living life more, right? And just really enjoying every single moment. And I do, right? But I want to live life more. I want to do more fun things. And I want to do more fun things that fill my spirit, that fill me up, that make me happy, that put a smile on my face, that aren't specific to anyone else. And they're more so focused on me, right? So it could be a class I want to take. It could be a venture I want to do. It could be a business I want to start. Like a lot of times I'll like write those things down and they will remain on that list and remain on that list. And that's just that. You know what I mean? Like I'll put it down and then I will say, you know what, I'm going to sign up for this class in May. I turn around and sign up the kids for 2 extra activities and I completely forget what I wrote down for myself. That list falls by the wayside and here I am still not doing things for me, right? And I'm sure many of you guys can relate to that, right? So really just doing more adventuring, having more fun, getting out and doing more things that are out of my norm, right? Getting back into the gym on a consistent basis, working out more often, right? I'm gonna make some changes with regard to my workouts also. So you guys will see that soon too. You're gonna see a lot more adventuring here. But a lot of it is gonna be that type of thing. Just doing spontaneous things, taking the kids on little mini adventures, because taking the kids to adventures and fun things always fill my cup, right? But really just making it a point to make sure that I'm doing more that fills my cup and really fuels me, because you can't drive a car on no gas, right? You can't drive a car on an empty battery. And that's what I've discovered, is that I was running on E and I can't anymore. You know, it's literally crushing my spirit, my whole soul, right? And I know that sounds extremely exaggerated, but it's the honest to God truth. Anyway, you guys, with that said, I'm excited about what's to come. You know, I actually just got off a call with somebody who I've been waiting to hear back from about a really cool opportunity that I'm super excited to take part in. So that has me super excited. And there's a lot of new ventures that I'm going to go into and a lot of new things I'm diving into. I just signed up for a class that I personally am going to be taking this summer. And I've been wanting to take this class for a very, very long time, and I've just never done it. And I said, I'm gonna just do it. And I signed myself up for it. So the kids are signed up for their summer camps, but mommy is also signed up for her own summer camp as well. So I'll be taking a class during the summer. You'll find out what that is very soon. And I'm just gonna share with you guys what I'm doing to just fill my cup. I wanna do different things. I wanna do new things. I wanna try different things that I've never tried before. Try different foods, try different restaurants. I wanna have different experiences, right? I just wanna try so many new things and do so many new things. And so my plan is to really just share those things as I do them with you guys and just allow you to see and check out the experiences when I check them out myself. And hopefully it'll encourage you guys to get out and be more adventurous and live a little bit more too. So you guys are gonna see a lot of that. Also, I need to start buying myself some clothes, okay? As you guys saw earlier in this video, that was the start of that. It's just getting some clothes for myself, clothing myself, because I barely buy anything for me when it comes to clothing and that type of thing. And I definitely need clothes, right? So even just doing that, like finding the little fun things that I can throw on that make me physically feel good too, like the sundresses and the skirts and the shorts and those types of things. But you're gonna see a lot more adventuring here, you know. Regular stuff too, okay? Because we're not gonna turn into one of those channels. We are not a channel where every time you see us vlogging, we are in a different city, a different state, a different country, doing all these crazy things. We are regular schmegular people, okay? With a regular schmegular budget, okay? But we do have some travel plans coming up that I'm so super excited about. We've got some adventuring that we're gonna be doing this summer. The kids have all of their plans laid out for the summer as far as camps and those types of things, so you'll find out about all of those. I'm just really excited about what's to come because it's gonna be different and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I hope and pray that if you're watching this video and any of this relates to you, that it at least allows you to see that someone else has gone through it too. Even someone who seems like they're happy-go-lucky all the time and joyful and joyous and happy and, you know, laughing and smiling, because I am, but understand that you and that same person can also be going through something and just not comfortable with sharing it, or they're masking it, or they're keeping it inside. And so if you are one of those people who are keeping it inside, don't talk to somebody, please. Please talk to somebody. And it sounded like I said, don't talk to somebody. I'm saying talk to somebody because I said it so fast. Please don't keep that inside, because I honestly don't know what I would have done if I had not talked to my sister. if she had not allowed me to vent, if she had not allowed me to just cry it out and just help me like figure out what was going on and help me sort through it, I wouldn't have been able to get through it without her. I wouldn't have been able to get through it without Juice. He was literally my crying pillow, you know. At night, I'd put the kids down and the kids never even knew anything was going on. And I would just be bawling my eyes out in Juice's shoulder, and I had no idea why, you know. And he was just as confused, you know. And even when I tried to explain it to him, he understood, but again, he's a man and he doesn't know what we deal with, you know. Of course, men go through their own things too, right? But this is going to allow me to be a better mom, a better wife, a better friend, a better sibling, a better daughter, and a better person in general, and I will feel better, you know. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know how long this section is going to be because I was very randomly sharing what I went through, and I really lightly touched on it. I was in a really dark space, you guys. And it's not to make it sound light and fluffy. I was really worried, you know, and I'm just thankful that I had people to turn to that helped me get through that. So yeah, cheers to more lifing, cheers to more adventuring, cheers to more fun, and cheers to pouring into our own cup and taking care of ourselves and taking better care of ourselves, right? And if you're watching this right now, I'm going to say it again, and you're going through something, and it doesn't have to be this specifically, it could literally be anything. If you're going through something that is really, it's taxing mentally, emotionally, etc., and you haven't reached out to somebody, please do. And if you don't have someone in your personal life that you are able to share things with, that you feel comfortable with sharing things with, right? Seek professional help, okay? There are so many resources out there that are available that you can reach out to. There's online sources as well, so you don't even have to leave your house to get professional help if need be, to have someone to vent to or speak to, just to get through those thoughts, because a lot of times that is therapeutic. That's therapeutic to get it all out. I promise you that, okay? And this is coming from someone who holds everything in, okay? Anyway, you guys, I hope you guys are having an incredible 2024, because I know this year has been tough so far. It's been a lot going on this year, y'all. Like, 2024 is 2024-ing, okay? It is showing its tail right now, okay? And when there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, it's easy for us to get lost in that, and it can be easy to get consumed by it too. So don't allow it to do that, because there's lots of good in the world too, okay? So focus on that. Focus on you, okay? And don't think for a minute that focusing on you is selfish, because it's not, okay? Because we already take care of everything and everyone else. So we're not ignoring anyone and everyone else by tending to ourselves. It's not selfish. You need it. We need it, okay? We got to keep ourselves together in order for us to do all the rest that we do, okay? So anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I appreciate you guys for letting me vent and share with you guys what I've been dealing with. Of course, as time goes, I'll share more with you guys. It's just hard to articulate. I don't really share this type of stuff, so it's very uncomfortable for me to share this type of stuff, but I wanted to share it because I know someone, I'm just hoping it helps somebody that's watching, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Love y'all.